All right, let's jump right in. For years, the Nissan Patrol has been this absolute legend in the off-roading world. It's known for being tough, simple, and of course for that incredible roaring V8 engine. But a huge, huge change is coming. So today we're going to break down everything we know about the next generation 2025 Patrol. And we have to start with the biggest piece of news, the one thing that changes the entire game for enthusiasts. Yep, you're reading that right. After a very long and glorious run, the iconic 5.6-liter naturally aspirated V8 is officially being retired. It's a massive shift from Nissan, and it really begs the question, what on earth could possibly replace it?
So, with the V8 making its exit, what's taking its place? Now, this isn't just a simple engine swap, Nissan is bringing a whole new philosophy to the Patrol's powertrain. Let's meet the new heart of this beast.
And here it is, the VR35DDT. It's a brand new 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. Now, what's really cool here is that VR name. See, that connects this engine directly to the high-performance family you find in icons like the Nissan GT-R and the new Z sports car. So right out of the gate, we know this thing has some serious performance DNA.
But having a cool performance pedigree is one thing. The proof is in the pudding. For a vehicle like the Patrol, the numbers are what really truly matter. So how does this new V6 actually stack up against that legendary V8 and, maybe more importantly, against its biggest rivals? Let's get into the numbers.
First up, power. The new V6 is putting out an incredible 335 kilowatts. Now that is a big jump, 37 kilowatts more than the old V8. So even though it's losing 2 cylinders, the new Patrol is gaining a serious amount of horsepower.
And this, right here, this is the number that matters for anyone who tows or goes off-road. Torque. The new engine delivers a massive 698 Newton-meters. That's a boost of 138 Newton-meters. To put that in perspective, that's the kind of raw power that makes pulling a heavy trailer feel like nothing or crawling up a steep, rocky hill without even breaking a sweat. It's just a colossal gain.
Okay, so it's way more powerful and has more torque than the old one. That's fantastic. But the real test, the true measure, is how it stacks up against the undisputed king of this whole segment, the Toyota Land Cruiser.
And wow, this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? The Patrol is now in a completely different league when it comes to raw power. It's comfortably ahead of both the diesel Land Cruiser 300 and even its fancier cousin, the Lexus LX 600. Let's just break these numbers down for a second, because the difference is pretty staggering. The Patrol's 335 kilowatts, that's a full 108 kilowatts more than the Land Cruiser 300. That is a massive gap. Now on the torque side, the diesel Land Cruiser just, and I mean just, edges it out by a tiny 2 Newton-meters. You'd never feel that. But the Patrol easily outmuscles the petrol Lexus by a solid 50 Newton-meters. And listen, the upgrades don't stop with the engine. The Patrol is also getting a brand new 9-speed automatic transmission to replace the old 7-speed. This isn't just about adding more gears for the sake of it. That wider ratio spread is designed to give you better acceleration right off the line and also improve fuel efficiency when you're just cruising on the highway.
Okay, so we've established the new Patrol is shaping up to be an absolute powerhouse. But Nissan is aiming for more than just muscle here. They're giving this thing a major overhaul in design and refinement, with a look that might actually surprise you.
And you don't have to take my word for it. This quote from some US dealers who actually saw a prototype, it says it all. They said it has a striking resemblance to the Range Rover. Their words. They described it as more robust and having a much more premium look and feel. That signals a really clear and ambitious move up market for the Patrol.
Now the Patrol is going to share its platform with the very luxurious Infiniti QX80, but spy shots are revealing some key differences to give each of them their own personality. The Patrol will likely have more traditional, rugged stuff like conventional door handles and bigger headlights, while the Infiniti will go for that sleeker look with hidden handles and slimmer lights. And that premium cush continues inside and underneath the vehicle. We're expecting an all-new, completely modernized interior. And here's the huge leap forward. The platform is now going to offer air suspension with adaptive dampers. Now you combine that with the stiffer body structure, and it's all engineered to give you a much more refined, quieter, and way more comfortable ride, both on the road and off it.
So with all these major upgrades, the engine, the design, the tech, the anticipation is just through the roof. The big question now is, when can we actually see this new machine in the metal? Well, let's look at the road ahead, because the countdown has officially begun.
Here's the timeline for you. We got our first little taste with that Infiniti QX monograph concept way back in mid-2023. The full production Infiniti QX80 is set for its big global debut on March 21st, and that's going to give us our best look yet at the Patrol's bones. And then, the main event, the full unveiling of the 2025 Nissan Patrol is expected in the coming months.
So here's the bottom line. Nissan has thrown absolutely everything at the new Patrol. It's got more power, a more advanced transmission, a way more luxurious interior, and a sophisticated new suspension. On paper, it seems to have all the right ingredients. The only question left is, have they finally built a true Land Cruiser killer? We are going to find out very, very soon.